What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokémon Society Draft League battle. It's week number 5, and we have a match between the 3-1 Paris Saint-Germignon and the 1-3 New York Mankeys. Divisional battle here, New York. Trying to get back on the winning track. They got their first win a couple weeks ago. Took an L last week, but see if they can get one against one of the most consistent teams in the society, PSG. PSG bringing their sand team, Garchomp, Hippowdon, Rotom, Tauros, Meganium, and Starmie. With New York bringing Ludicolo, Poliwrath, Venomoth, Hitmonchan, and leading off with Persian and Mightyena here, as PSG leads off with Garchomp and Rotom. That Intimidate does get off on Garchomp. So it looks like Paris wants to reset Garchomp's attack here. Looking for a switch out. There's the Garchomp switch out. Starmie comes in. Rotom with the Protect, so a very passive turn here for PSG. Let's see what New York can do. Ooh, they go for the Fake Out into Starmie, so some nice chip damage. And then Mightyena went for the Yawn, but that is blocked, so not much momentum for New York there. PSG coming out on that one. Persian with the U-turn. Big damage into Starmie. Sends out Poliwrath. Very interesting here against a couple electric types. Here's a Scald that goes into Mightyena. Can it pick up the burn? No burn. And Rotom with the Blizzard, actually. So a good switch out there. And here's a Snarl, which will take out Starmie and get the special attack drop onto Rotom. So New York with a good turn there. Getting the knockout onto Starmie and getting Poliwrath in. But the rain is not up. So no speed boost here for Poliwrath. And now Garchomp's back out, so that's going to allow PSG to go for their Discharge Earthquake combo. Very reliable combo for them. Oh, Mightyena's going to switch out here. Going back out into Persian. Poliwrath with the Protect. Okay, interesting. I don't know if Persian's going to be able to survive these attacks, though. Big Earthquake comes off. And then the Discharge will finish off Persian there. So Persian switches back in just to die. Mightyena comes back out. It's going to get that Intimidate off again onto Garchomp. Garchomp again with another Earthquake. Even at the -1 attack is able to take down Mightyena. Citrus Berry giving Poliwrath a little bit of HP, but thanks to that Snarl, Poliwrath able to survive this. Does get paralyzed though. Is able to break through and takes down Rotom in one hit. Big swing there. Poliwrath able to survive that discharge. Able to take down Rotom. Both teams down to their last two Pokemon now. But PSG does still have Garchomp. Good speed. Ludicolo is the last Pokemon for New York, and Hippowdon is the last Pokemon for PSG. Does get the sand up here. That should give Garchomp the necessary evasion boost that it might need to get through this turn. Garchomp with the Poison Jab. Ooh, but thanks to the Intimidate, Ludicolo able to survive. Does get poisoned. Ludicolo, Ice Beam into Garchomp. Garchomp goes down. Ludicolo, though, in the red. Poliwrath with the Waterfall. Not too much into Hippowdon. So bulky. Hippowdon gets the Rock Slide, which is enough to take down Ludicolo. So that's going to leave Poliwrath against Hippowdon. Hippowdon with the leftovers can play the long game here. Poliwrath is paralyzed. A couple paras would definitely help. The sand chipping away at Poliwrath as well, and Hippowdon healing with the leftovers. Poliwrath, though, not going to take a lot of damage from these rock slides. Hippowdon, ooh, misses, but Poliwrath does get paralyzed. So that's going to allow a little bit more sand chip and the leftovers. Poliwrath breaks through with the Waterfall here. Gets some damage. Can it get a flinch onto Hippowdon? No. Hippowdon with the Rock Slide, though. Chipping away at that Poliwrath. A little more sand damage. Poliwrath down into the red now. Hippowdon Looking for maybe one more full pair there to be able to take out this Poliwrath. Poliwrath goes with a Drain Punch, though. Wants to get back a little bit of recovery. Poliwrath with another Drain Punch. Just looking to keep a little bit of health here. The Sandstorm does go away, so no more chip damage onto Poliwrath. Poliwrath might be able to go for the waterfall here. Does go for the waterfall. Can it pick up the knockout? Yes, the waterfall knocks out Hippowdon. And New York taking game one here. Very surprisingly, not able to get up the rain, but able to take game one against Paris Saint-Germignon. Not sure what PSG might want to do differently here. Seemed like their Disquake strategy was strong. Just the Intimidates and the Snarls allowing New York's Pokemon to barely just survive. Just what they needed. See, as the teams are ready for game two, let's see if any of them made any adjustments here. New York leading off with Mightyena and Persian again. PSG with Rotom and Garchomp. Mightyena getting the Intimidate off onto Garchomp again. Looks like PSG is going to go for a very similar turn to game one, protecting with Rotom and swapping out Garchomp. Does New York figure they might do that here and try and set up that rain? PSG not with Hippowdon this time, so if the rain can get up, it'll do very well for New York. Intimidate comes off. That will affect both of these physical attackers on New York's side. There's the Protect from Rotom. Persian gets a little bit of chip damage on the Tauros. Ooh, so PSG goes for a very similar turn, and New York goes for the exact same turn they did in game one. So neither team really adapting here. And again, just like in game one, I think that definitely favors Paris. Especially now that they got Tauros out. Persian, though, does get the Rain Dance off. So that will help New York in this late game. Let's see here. Tauros with the Earthquake. Choice Band Earthquake. Big damage onto both these Pokemon. And Rotom connects with the Blizzard, even in the rain. Is able to get the KO onto Persian. Now, I don't think New York is too upset about that, though. There's the Yawn. For Mightyena. Poliwrath comes out. New York has to figure that Rotom most likely will swap out, and it looks like Tauros is also going to swap out. So another passive turn for Paris. Can New York get some momentum here? There's the double switch, bringing in Starmie and Garchomp. Drain Punch into Starmie, not going to do too much. Although Mightyena does get a Snarl off, which will affect the Starmie's damage capabilities. A Starmie, a very good matchup against Poliwrath. Garchomp swaps out again. It's going to get this Intimidate off with Tauros. Mightyena with the Sucker Punch, but it is double Intimidated, so it's not going to be enough to take out Starmie. And Tauros with the Waterfall. So this Starmie Psychic could be enough to take out Poliwrath. It is. With the critical hit. Huge critical hit there. Yes, double intimidates on Mightyena, stopping it from getting the knockout on Starmie. So a good swap there for Tauros. Mightyena with a Sucker Punch, but it fails. Ooh, and Ludicolo misses with the Hydro Pump. Which is going to allow Tauros with the Giga Impact. Choice Band Giga Impact takes out Ludicolo. And Starmie's going to get up the Trick Room. Doesn't really help against Mightyena, but PSG finds himself with all 4 Pokemon still remaining. Mightyena goes for the Snarl. That will be enough to take down Starmie there. Tauros will recharge from the Giga Impact. But what can Mightyena do here? Facing down 3 powerful Pokemon. So New York gets the rain up here, but some good switching from Paris and a miss on the Hydro Pump from Ludicolo, allowing Paris to take game number 2 here, as Tauros with another Giga Impact takes out Mightyena. And with that, we'll be going to a game 3 here. Let's see if New York can get a little bit luckier if they're able to get the rain up. But I think PSG is just playing this very well here. It's definitely their match. We'll see how it goes here as we get ready for game number 3. How will the teams make adjustments now? Would be a real big upset for New York if they're able to take this third game against Paris. Let's see what they lead off with here. New York leading off with Persian Hitmonchan, so double fake outs here. No Mightyena. So they don't want to play the Intimidate game here. Tauros comes out. Now, yeah, no inner focus once again on this Hitmonchan. We talked about it last week where the Hitmonchan got faked out, and that was kind of a key part. So this is a Iron Fist Hitmonchan, so no inner focus. I definitely think inner focus is the better ability, especially in doubles. Persian with the fake out though, and Hitmonchan, so just getting some chip damage, but that really doesn't accomplish much, right? You're getting some chip damage, but Persian should be the fastest here, though. It can get the rain up. Starmie with the Psychic. Big damage. Takes out Hitmonchan in one hit. The rain does get up, though, for New York. But they only brought one rain abuser here. Tauros with the Giga Impact. This will certainly take out Persian. Now Tauros will have to recharge next turn. Let's see if New York plays around that. Starmie could try and set up the Trick Room, but it is going to be Ludicolo and Venomoth. So two Pokemon with super effective stab attacks here against Starmie. Hydro Pump into Tauros. So not ignoring it this turn. Does take it out with the Hydro. But Starmie with the Psychic takes out Venomoth. So now it's going to be Ludicolo against the entire team here. Perhaps Ludicolo with a Energy Ball or a Giga Drain could have been able to take out Starmie. Or they could have, if they were running Fake Out and Ludicolo, faked out into Starmie and Bug Buzzed for the knockout, and then the next turn gone for. Let's see. Ooh, the Giga Drain does get the knockout on Starmie. So yeah, just a very bad play there the last turn. Should have ignored the Tauros as it did need a turn to recharge. Shadow Ball into Ludicolo. Not doing much, though. So Ludicolo does still have a chance here. We don't see any Protect here on Garchomp. Ice Beam should be able to get the knockout. Here's the Ice Beam. Takes out Garchomp. Okay, Ludicolo's fighting back here. Let's see what this discharge does from Rotom. The Life Orb, though, is chipping away at Ludicolo. Ooh, that was a big... Oh, and the Paralysis. That will probably call it there. Unfortunately, with the Paralysis, I do believe that Rotom will be able to outspeed, but let's see. Yes, Rotom does outspeed and gets the discharge off, knocking out Ludicolo. And with that, Saint-Germignon takes Game 3 and takes the match. Ludicolo did its best. Again, though, really missing out on that last turn, not ignoring that Tauros. They definitely had an opportunity there to have a 2v2 situation. But, again, congrats to PSG. As always, thanks for watching. Stay classy, Society.